Okay.
Hi, I'm Ann Lauer. My company is Grizzly Gulch Gallery. The name Grizzly Gulch comes from the area of the mountains where we live. The gulches in Montana are the ravines between the mountains, and there's lots of gulches. And when we bought this house quite a few years ago, we thought, well, Grizzly Gulch, that's a fun name. We had no idea what it could have been. I mean, there's all kinds of weird Dump Gulch and Raster Gulch and others that don't mean too much, but then there's Dead Man's Gulch. And we thought, wow, aren't we lucky we're on Grizzly Gulch? So that's where the name of the company comes from. And if I'm in town and somebody says, where do you live? And I say up Grizzly Gulch, they know exactly where I'm talking about. So out here, that's very common. I'm going to talk today about Horsen Around. It's my fabric collection that just started shipping January and February. I designed for Benartex. They're one of the best companies for reprinting. So we have stock just as long as we possibly can in all of the fabrics I design. So Horsen Around, as I said, we have to come up with a title for each collection, and we also have to come up with a name for every SKU and the name for the pattern. So that gets to be quite a chore sometimes. And my sister's the one who thought of Horsen Around. So we have right here behind me 2 panels. The panels come on black and they come on white. They're a 10-inch square if you cut outside the frame. If you cut inside the frame, you're going to get a 9-inch square and you'll have half of the frame. And if you cut just barely into the frame so that you just have the black part or the white part, that's an 8-inch square. So they're designed to use 8, 9, and 10-inch squares for blocks and patterns. Each of them has a border at the top and the bottom. We call this the main swirl, M-A-N-E. And so you can use the panel with it or without it. We have a main swirl stripe that has 4 repeats of both the black and the white, so that you can border a quilt with just one length of fabric. The stripe is designed so that it is the same width as the width right here. So if you cut out two pieces of black, one for each side, or 2 pieces of white, one for each side, then you've got a quilt that's totally bordered. There's an example. We have a quilt called Pony Up, and that's just a stripe from the main swirl on each side, and then one of the tonal fabrics around it. So you can do it with the black or the white panel, with the purple tonal squares, with the black tonal squares, or with teal. Pony Up is a free download on the website.